Okay, The Old Man and the Sea. We have in The Old Man and the Sea, Eduardo Delgado. I am a student in the San Buenaventura University. Ernest Hemingway was an American novelist, short story writer, and his style is strong influence on 20th century fiction when his life of adventure and his public image influenced later generations. He won the Nobel Prize and is seen as one of the great American 20th century novelists. He made works like A Farewell to Arms and The Old Man and the Sea are the most famous works from him. The Old Sea. The Old Man and the Sea is the history the one fisherman and is split in four parts. They start with the on the 85th day. Santiago takes his boat for out into the Gulf Stream, where he finds good omens and hooks and marlin so large that it begins to pull his boat. Santiago struggles with the marlin for 2 days, during which time he comes to respect and admire the great fish despite his own injuries and exhaustion. On the third day, Santiago managed to harpoon the marlin, the largest he has ever seen, and secure it to the side of his boat. It will fetch an enormous prize. On the return journey, sharks begin to circle, and though Santiago fights off overall, his great marlin is reduced to bones by the time he returns to the harbor. Manolin cares for him, and they make plans to fish together soon. The setting of the novella is taking place in Cuba, and a small fishing village near Havana, Cuba, the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. The We have Santiago, is a round character changed throughout the story. Initially set off to prove himself, but later found that it only mattered that he knew the great things he did, and it was safety and is a dynamic protagonist. The Marlin is flat characteristic, is an antagonist. Manolin is remained the same, a caring little boy who stayed with Santiago from start to finish. Static character. We have a Martin, the owner of the terrace. He gives food to Manolin to give to Santiago. We have Pedrico, is a fisherman to whom Santiago gives the marlin head for use in his fish traps. Rogelio, a young boy who once helped Santiago with his fish nets. We have some quotations, supportive quotations here. I wish I had the boy. Santiago refers to his loyal friend Manolin, who would have assisted him with his battle against the Marlin. It may also symbolize Santiago's desire to be young again. My choice was to go there and find him beyond all people in the world. Now we are joined together and have been since noon, and no one to help either of us. Santiago is isolated. According to Hemingway, it is only in isolation that man can achieve his true greatness. Fish, I love you and respect you very much, but I will kill you dead before this day ends. It's a parody on machismo. I can see it now. A dusty old, perhaps senile, partially blind man having an always shadow with a giant fish, wearing a two-gun holster and a bandana over his head. The old man, having consumed a few too many shots of whiskey, gets sentimental and expresses his true feelings for the fish, but realizes they must kill it. I digress. But I must have the confidence and must be worthy of the great Di Maio who does all see perfectly even with the pain the bones pour in his hell. Santiago looks upon Damayo as the ultimate man and strives to be like him. For those of you who don't follow baseball, Joe Damayo was one of the greatest baseball players of all time. We have the modernism characteristics. We have the detail. The narrator is omniscient. We have a social critic marked by a strong and international break with tradition. This break includes a strong reaction against established religious, political, and social views. Believe that the world is created in the act of perceiving it. That is, the world is what we say it is. There is not such things as absolutely truth. All things are relative, no connection with history or institution. The experience is of alienation, loss, and despair. Championship of the individual and celebration of inner strength. We have the American modernism is known as the last generation. American writers of the 1920s brought modernism to the United States for writers like Hemingway and Fitzgerald. World War first destroyed the illusion that acting virtuously brought about good. They reject traditional institutions and forms. The most important characteristic that we have in the old man and the sea is the how a man is alienated from a society, the problems of existential identity and inevitable suffering. We have some of realism as well in this book. The old man and the sea are expressing the character, their life, and the social condition that they live in. We can find a beautiful example here. What do you have to eat? The boy asked. No, I will eat at home. Do you want me to make the fire? No, I will make it later on. Oh, I may eat the rice cold. Ernest Hemingway tries to show realism by describing certain events in order to clarify how the old man's feeling that being pity to the fish he get. Okay, thank you very much.